Here is a quick walkthrough of the monthly production planner. It is a very simple and easy to use Google Sheet that helps you to schedule and streamline all the different R&D and production related activities that you're likely to be doing in your own lab. Whether you have a lab at home or a workshop at home or you have a separate production facility, most of these activities that you will be doing will be the same. So if you have purchased this as a standalone item or you are accessing this as an item through the Bath and Beauty Brand Growth Hub, when you click on the download link, you will come to this particular page. And in order to make a copy of this planner for your own files, you can just simply click use template in the top right hand corner, or you may actually see on the ribbon for Google Spreadsheet, make a copy. Just click make a copy and it will automatically take you to your own new spreadsheet for your files. Now I have an example here that I've already started to populate just so that you get a good idea of how it is to be used. But I wanted to start first at the very beginning. So the start here section will guide you through how you're to use it. It's just a documented process on how you can utilize this planner. You can have a quick read through. This video actually takes you through these steps in detail. But each tab is essentially a month's worth of activity. So let me just zoom out. So as you can see, this is a production plan for January, for February, for March, etc. And they're all copies of the same thing, but the dates are all scheduled for March 2024. So just as a best practice, at the end of every month, I would strongly recommend that you put together a simple production plan for the upcoming month. If you have not yet assigned specific days where you will do specific activities, that is also very helpful. So you may decide, for example, that every Thursday you will do a stability studies check on your products, for example. Or you may decide that Tuesdays and Wednesdays are production days. Or you may decide that on Saturdays you will do your formulating or R&D related work. It's very important that you select specific days to do specific things, because you will find that production related activities tend to have the same set of requirements in terms of the setup of your lab or your workshop, and it is just highly efficient if you're doing the same kinds of activities in and around the same time. So at least that setup exercise is more predictable and more efficient. So the planner is set up 12 months for the year. Each tab is a month, and it is Saturday to Sunday format. And effectively, you can list the different activities that you want to do for each day. And what is very helpful with this particular planner is that it describes for you the different kinds of activities you're likely to be participating in. So it's either formulating, sourcing, or procurement. So this is when you're buying raw materials, supplies, equipment. Production, this is more your batch manufacturing activities. Packaging, inventory management, quality control, stability studies, and fulfillment. And these specific activities have been formatted or validated in these drop-down menus. So effectively, when you look at your plan, you will clearly see based on the colors what kinds of activities you will be participating in at different times. So if we head back out, I've populated this just as an example. So FO is formulating. In fact, it's almost set up as gray to green. Green means that you're ready to send it out. So anything that is ready to be fulfilled means green is ready to go. Gray means you're just starting. Red means you're just starting, which is sourcing supplies that you may need for either R&D or for production. So let's just say hypothetically, we have a promotion activity that we've identified in a given month. So let us say February, Valentine's Day, you would like to promote a two-step regime product range to your customers for Valentine's Day. You will need to effectively work in reverse to see what are the different production activities you will need to do to ensure that you are ready for Valentine's Day. So do you need to do more R&D work? When do you need to do your production work? When do you need to do stock keeping? When do you need to have your packaging done? These are the different things that you need to do, and planning against those promotion activities will be very helpful. So hypothetically speaking, we've identified Valentine's Day as an important promotions period in your business. So clearly, January is going to be very important in terms of your production activities to ensure that you are ready. So I've just put hypothetically that there are two main products that I'm hoping to promote for Valentine's Day. This is a face scrub and a day moisturizer. I want to focus on just doing some slight tweaks to a formulation just to get it ready, doing some ongoing stability studies work, and then doing quality control assessments as well, doing some purchasing to get all the raw materials I will need so that I can go into the production of a batch so that I'm ready for promotions on Valentine's Day. And the purpose of the planner is for you to document each of those different activities through each week. So if I zoom in, we have here, so I'm going to be doing some reformulation on the 8th and 9th of January. And then I'm going to do quality control testing just to ensure that they're meeting certain specifications that you may have set up for that particular product. And then you're going to be doing some extensive stability studies just to ensure that the product is maintaining its form and maintaining its function, and you're going to focus on that for 2 weeks until you are ready to shift into production. Here I have procurement, so you may decide, okay, so once I'm comfortable with some of the basic stability studies data that I have, I'm going to go ahead and start buying some raw materials in bulk, and I will do that on the 23rd because you should know how long it will take for you to get those items delivered to you, so you can work back from February 14th when you're hoping to, or that period when you're hoping to promote, you can work back to ensure that you are stocking inventory of raw materials and packaging materials in time. Once you have done that, then you're going to do some ongoing stability studies just so that you collect all your data, and then in early February you're gonna work on the manufacturing of a batch. That may take you a day or two. It really depends. That's really based on the products and the market size that you have. Once you've done production, then you're gonna do some quality control checks. Then you're going to do packaging and then get it ready for fulfillment. Now this is totally editable, so you can go in, for example, and if you decide, okay, on the 5th of every month I'm going to be doing stock keeping, just simply drop it in there, and we can call that inventory. And you can this can even act as a daily planner for you as well. So if you want to have something a little bit more granular, so if you for example you want to reorganize storage of glassware, you can totally do that. It's totally an editable document. You can add additional rows if you wish, you can add times if you wish, you can add columns if you wish. I do much prefer this be used as a more high level plan, and then you can always have a daily plan or a weekly plan that gives you more details as you go through. The point of this is really for you to have a snapshot view of what is expected for the upcoming months, and also for you to decide which days of the week you will do what, and you have that pinned out on your calendar right throughout the entire year. Which days are you doing production? Which days of the week are production days, R&D days, stability studies, checks, stock keeping, inventory management, procurement. You can have specific days where you do specific things. If you want to do shipping on a certain day, so your fulfillment days can be identified as every Thursday is fulfillment day. That's a day that I ship products out to customers, or those are the days that I coordinate with a distributor to come and collect goods. Whatever the case is, you can effectively in this planner quickly come up with an outline and with a plan to help ensure that you are keeping on track. Additionally, the planner also has these additional notes that you can put in. So do you have specific goals for the month of January? So if you want to finalize face serum formulation, you can put those goals there. If you want to focus on something that's promotional, you may say, for example, I will launch new beauty kit. Just as an example, you can have important dates. So if you're going to be having a special promotions date, post Christmas sale, you may decide Christmas sale, and you're gonna have that January 4th to 6th as an example. And then you can even add those elements here as well. Post Christmas sale. And then you can color code that so that it stands out on the calendar. It's really totally editable for you. And then those granular details that you may want to include, you can have it here as well. So you may decide that you are going to review brand board for Christmas, post-Christmas sale. It's really up to you to decide and to determine what elements you want to include in your planner. And again, the point is really just so that you are not worried about what do I do now, what do I do next. You're planning this all out ahead of time, a month in advance, and then you are tweaking it as you go. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just head to the Start Here tab, click on the Contact Us button, and that will take you directly to our form on skincarestartup.com so that you can complete the form, send us your questions, and I will definitely get back to you with any clarification that you may have. I'm also happy to take any feedback that you may have, how we can improve it, how it has been helpful for you and your production related activities. Good luck to you.